Oh.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
Take a seat, little girl.
We're gonna have a look around.
Yes, we are gonna have it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Yeah, just give me a moment. Just, actually, I gotta save my... Hold on. Dude, go. Okay. We're good. Never mind. Alright, cool. Can I help you, Detective? Jesus. Dude, come here. Hey.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Okay.
No sign of a wedding ring.
No, there is no sign of a wedding ring. That's inconvenient. Okay, oops.
Work boots. Size 8s.
Size 8 boots. You are in deep, deep shit, Mr. Something Mueller, I think.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
You better.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Alright, okay.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself.
Dude, come here!
A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
Sorry,
She wore a
I'm trying
watch?
to keep my dog
Yes.
where I can see
A
him.
yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset.
Lay down.
Daddy came instead.
Is that right? You sure about that? Because... Why are you looking around?
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally
Hold on,
he
guys.
answered.
Duke, stop!
He came straight away then.
Duke! Get down! Okay, that's it.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
God.
What
Dog's
are you
annoying.
saying?
Okay.
Of course they are.
Sure about that?
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it.
Okay.
And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You have been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What?
Yeah, found.
But she only...
Now you know why we're here, you jackass.
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Yeah, you will do your best.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
You think? How the hell do you not know your fucking shoes? Nope, you're lying about that.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Because you're a dickhead, that's why.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an
Sit
argument.
down, Hugo.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
It's alright.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
That is also a lie because she told me.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Actually, yeah, because your girl told us different.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
No, it's very true. You're lying about that, too.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Actually, as soon as your daughter told us what happened, tell us about the butterfly.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late
Yeah,
last
right.
night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Come here, damn it.
Step away from the incinerator.
Come here, Hugo.
Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no
Don't
shooting.
run.
We need this guy to make the case.
Come here, you little bitch. Get down. Keep your hands up, don't move.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Well, you
Get him
better.
booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room.
Don't
We'll be
try to
speaking
fight.
with him later.
You want
And
resisting
inform
arrest
the captain.
under your
Yes, sir,
charges?
detective.
Oh wait, no, you already did.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home, and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield, and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
All right,
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
I intend to. Just give me a damn moment. You know what? I'm too lazy to run over to that phone, so I'm just gonna drive up to it.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? And send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Oh, I still have to use the phone, damn it. Alright, let's just give me a moment here. Dusty, not Dusty, I'm dead.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks for your help.
Thank you.
This guy's got a screw loose.
Let's take a ride. Okay, that one like that. Oh!
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Alright, you know what?
Any Central Unit, a possible 288 at Belmont High School, 1575 West 2nd Street. Stand by for further unit to handle. Identify code 2.
11K to KGPL. We'll take the 288. Go ahead with further.
All units in the vicinity in any Central Unit. A 211 is shots fired at 410 South Flower Street.
Son of a-
Units that can handle code 3 identify.
Okay.
Through this intersection. Up ahead, you turn left.
Dusty! What was that? Okay. Ray, what do you got?
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Okay.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Thank you. KGPL.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe, registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller, has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thanks.
Alright. Let's go, Rust. Damn it, didn't want to hit that again.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
I hate when you ask me that.
Not exactly the happiest of places to
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
Morty.
I don't know, sir.
Morty.
I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. Here's the son of a bitch now. Hey, you!
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
You got it.
Shit.
Shit.
There he is. See him?
Oh, God damn it.
Be careful. He looks dangerous.
Come here. Oh, motherfucker. Come here. Rusty, where are you? Come here.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you Okie motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that.
Do not
Woman,
make
you
me
say?
have my...
I like him a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I
Do
do
not
that?
make me...
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
I was about to say, don't make me have my partner knock your skull in.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm gonna take out my gun, and I'm gonna count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some
No, you
backup
didn't.
out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Officer, get the shit bag into the back and get him out of here. Oh, good.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Ray, we need you, Ray.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
Let's do it, Rusty. Oh, I really wish I could have had him, like, beat his fucking head in. Child molesters must just go.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help you,
How
Detective?
can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am.
Thank you.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Back to the police station, Rusty.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Hi. Hi, buddy. Come here. Alright. Let's,
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. But hey, are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
thanks, Sarge.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with it.
Yes, sir.
You look
Hey.
like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Shut up. You have no right to talk right now.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Is that right?
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go call them now.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like.
Is that right?
Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it?
I want to beat your head in.
Any old rope will do me fine.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer Magay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitch and braid. It stays tied.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
Yeah, you did.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Too bad I don't believe that.
You're as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
Yeah, Rusty, I got you.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
I don't need it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't. And I still don't.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought them in and I helped him skin them.
You sure about that?
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
You are so full of shit.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Actually, I do. There was a bloody tire iron in the back of your wife's car. How do you explain that?
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Actually, that is your car. Come on.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Really?
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM, found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
I told him, Russ. Alright, Rusty, let's go. Let's go charge pedophile over here. Alright, get up, Nimrod.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
You're a killer and you're a pedophile, so you're gonna spend the rest of your days in prison, and probably you might even get the death sentence, so you can go ahead and sit down. What's up, Patrick? What's going on, man?
Phelps, Galloway. Congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Hi. I don't understand why he said hi twice, but okay. Yeah.
Phelps! We captured 2 regular army.
Lieutenant!
Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of pride.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Cool.
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
It's good to hear.
Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here
You're
how
not
well you
on
were
YouTube?
doing. I was seeing.
It's not for everybody, man.
Yeah, my
Not
real
for
name.
everybody.
You can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Muller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi.
Shit, Captain.
Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Yes, sir. I'll take care of it right away. Oh, you're on YouTube gaming. Cool. Cool.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
All units, officer detail, 211 and shots fired.
Officer needs help. You know what? I can't deal with that right now. Get another officer today.
391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Any unit to handle code 3 identify. Yeah, I can't do that right now. Sorry.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Good, Hart. Good. I think that's Officer Hart.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Crothers, Pinker?
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Alright. Let me have a look.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Yeah. Looks like it.
Kiss the blood, BD.
Black Dahlia. Oh, that's good.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
No. Another ring.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails. The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah, we know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Yeah, alright, Pinker.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
This means nothing, right? I'm looking over here with this. No. Ray, you better have something for me, because I...
May as well follow the trail. Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
Some stuff over here. Where is it though? Like nothing.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
Oh no, not at all, detective. Not at all. That message makes no sense, but okay.
On it goes.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Thank you, officer.
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook. You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
Calm down. I'm not even focused on trying to figure out that answer right now, sir. Kind of trying to play this. Alright, Rusty, let me go up here and, oh shit.
Where are you taking us?
Oh. Yeah, I think I've heard that joke before, actually. Antonio.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? Clearly wants us to find these things. He left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident. Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Good. And up it goes.
Trail points up.
Where is this fucking Nimrod leading me? Found the ring.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance? Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
I guess so. Alright.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Good. Alright. Alright, Rusty, let's go.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting it.
I'm sure.
Okay, gotta turn here. Okay. Let's go have a little knock, shall we?
Wait just a moment!
Wait just a moment. No, I'm not gonna wait a moment. You're gonna answer the door and you're gonna do it now, woman.
I'm sorry. Can I help you?
Or detectives
LAPD,
from the
ma'am.
LAPD.
Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPenta, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Ma'am, you're gonna have to...
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone.
Where's her room?
Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am. What are we waiting for?
Rusty... Is it possible that you could calm down a bit?
The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
Oh, yeah. Open the damn door. Good.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Don't worry about that, detective.
Okay, we have an address.
Angel.
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
No, it wasn't, because she probably was. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go investigate this bitch.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Yes, you do.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace.
Is that right?
That's about all of her jewelry.
No, it's not.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
Yeah, it's funny because I think you should know about that.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we can check out the Eldorado bar.
A nosy old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wife's line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
You don't think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No. A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. It's a sad story, but this town seems...
You know the way. You can drive.
You're driving, Rusty.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed.
Oops, I kinda needed that.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. So what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Is there a reason you have these?
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
Alright.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
All right.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have white feet.
Alright. Thank you, sir.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time, honey.
Say, honey, what time do you get off waiting table?
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexicans love a little slice with their tequila.
Fine, thanks.
Alright. Alright, Rusty, let's go.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Let's go.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3, Phelps. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure, a woman.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died. Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Of course you would, Rusty. Of course you would.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy back.
Rusty, don't do it. Don't do it. Yep, you're gonna kick the door open. Okay, we're good.
Hey, what the fuck? LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Okay. You really want to do this right now? Sit down, motherfucker. Oh, shit.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there.
Right.
Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
He's just like, fuck you.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Sit down.
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
Officers.
Should get the whole place going over. Then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Yeah. Alright. Finbar.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag, too, Phelps. Well executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
Oh, that's so funny.
This will take some explaining.
Maybe one of the
Just picked fruit market. I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place. Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Thank you.
Let's get out of here.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Any day, Finbar.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm out of here.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the spares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and type from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Sure about that. I've changed
That's the
my
message from the Celine Henry case.
Squared deal. Fuck you, BD text.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
Be thou damned, beholding good, both infinite as is the universe, and thou in thyself torturing solitude and awful image of calm power.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's super.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Alright, we're on it.
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Alright,
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her, and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford Coupe.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
Oh my God.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that?